Centuries before it became the pride of the Deccan, the world's most famous rice dish didn't exist in India. To find its true birth, we have to travel back to ancient Persia. The very word biryani stems from the Farsi word birian, which means fried before cooking. It was a technique designed to roast raw rice grains in hot ghee, locking in a deep nutty flavor. But how did a Persian culinary concept transform into the fiery, meat-infused masterpiece cooked across Hyderabad today? The answer lies in the survival strategy of an empire. While various forms of meat and rice dishes existed in early India, the blueprint for modern biryani took shape in the 1600s under the Mughal Empire. Legend has it that Empress Mumtaz Mahal, the queen for whom the Taj Mahal was built, visited the military barracks in Delhi. She was shocked to find the soldiers looking exhausted and severely undernourished. She ordered the royal chefs to engineer a single, highly efficient, all-in-one meal. It needed to provide massive energy from carbohydrates, heavy protein from meat, and the medicinal properties of spices to keep the army fit for battle. The chefs layered raw spices, rice, and meat together in massive iron pots, sealing them with dough to cook over open fires. It was the ultimate combat fuel. But that northern military dish was still a far cry from what you'll find on the streets of Hyderabad today. The true transformation occurred in 1724 when the first Nizam of Hyderabad, Asif Jah I, established his independent rule in the Deccan. The Nizam's royal kitchen took the subtle, mildly perfumed Mughlai recipe and introduced it to a beautiful, fiery problem: local Telugu cuisine. The chefs introduced local ingredients that the northern courts had never used, like the sharp heat of local green chilies, sour curd, tangy tamarind, and handfuls of fresh mint and cilantro. To make this local blend stand out, the Hyderabadi chefs perfected a method called kachi yakni. Instead of boiling the meat beforehand, they marinated raw meat overnight in yogurt and tenderizers like raw papaya. They placed this raw meat at the very bottom of a heavy copper pot, topped it with basmati rice, parboiled at 3 different levels. Nearly raw rice grains layered at the very bottom to absorb the meat juices and fat during the dum process. Half-done rice grains layered in the middle to steam perfectly in the rising moisture of the pot. And finally layered at the top with the fully cooked and fluffy rice grains that absorbed the saffron, rosewater, and ghee aromatics. The rim of the pot was sealed with raw wheat dough. As the heat hit the base, the raw meat didn't just cook, it released an intense, spiced meat vapor that rose upward, steaming the rice from the inside out and creating a perfect thermodynamic gradient. The essence and spices that breathe aroma and warmth into the Hyderabadi biryani are rosewater, saffron, caraway seeds, green cardamom, mace and nutmeg, cloves and cinnamon, stone flour, and allspice. Of course, topped with a generous amount of ghee or clarified butter. What started as a Persian frying technique and a Mughal battle ration became an artistic obsession in the heart of Hyderabad. It's a 4,000-mile journey locked inside a single copper handi. For more amazing facts and mind-blowing stories, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Leave a comment below. Do you think the legendary kachi method is the absolute peak of rice cooking? Or do you prefer other styles? Let's talk about it. See you in the next story.